In recent years, travel and tourism taxes have steadily been on the rise, hitting the pockets of the ordinary British holidaymaker. Air passenger duty, originally presented as an environmental measure, is one such tax, and it is due to rise again as of the 1st of November this year.
It's a tax that everybody pays on every flight they take, but it's going to affect people particularly on long-haul flights. We're going to see rises of up to 50%. It could add quite a significant amount to your ticket, especially if you're travelling in a family, and I don't think people are aware of it. They may have seen APD on the tickets they've bought in the past, but I don't think they know that it's about to rise significantly. If they're travelling long-haul, say they're trying to get back to Australia for Christmas, they could see a 50% rise in just the tax they're going to pay in this. I think that might come as a shock to people.
I've heard something about it, but not for a long time. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to affect me quite badly.
Probably I wouldn't have been any the wiser had you not told me about it this morning. So yeah, it's good to be aware of these things, and it does seem a bit unfair.
You don't mind paying a tax if you know exactly where that money and what that money is going to be used for.
Yes.
We get told it's to be green, but that's very easy to say, but how's that money going to be used?
Any air passenger over the age of 2 will have to pay this new rate of tax after the 1st of November, regardless of when the ticket was originally purchased. Many people are unaware of exactly what this rise will mean for them and who will be most affected by it.
Well, everyone's going to be affected by these changes. The tax applies to all flights, so depending on how far you're going, you might pay more, you might pay slightly less. If you stay within 2,000 miles of London, you shouldn't be overly affected. The raises are a couple of pounds. Once you get outside there, it's going to depend on the band and the distance from London to the capital city of your destination. So if you're flying to Turkey, for example, the changes won't be huge. Tax all in all will be £48 for a family of 4. If you're travelling to Egypt, which is not much further than Turkey, you could pay £240 for your flight for your family. So the changes could be considerable. When they're looking, make sure that these taxes are included in the headline price and not tagged on at the end. At Travelzoo, we check hundreds of deals a week, and maybe 30% of them do not include all these taxes. So be wary of that, and you should be fine.
It is still to be seen what the effects of this new rise in air passenger duty will be, both for the travel industry and holidaymakers alike. However, there are steps that people who are looking to travel on a budget can take to combat the effect of this tax rise.
There are ways of minimising it. Be careful about the destination you choose. As we spoke about before, some destinations, including Turkey, will be less affected by similar destinations like Egypt. There are still great deals to be found out there, so people just need to spend more time tracking down the best offer around. We were talking about the Caribbean, which is one of the worst affected by this tax increase. But we're still seeing deals to St Lucia for under £1,000, which is the same rate we saw last year, and almost £1,000 off the usual price. So if people are flexible and they do their homework, there are still great deals to be found.
I think I'll probably definitely continue to travel, but then I don't yet really understand the extent of the tax. So I'm not entirely sure. It might mean that I travel to other places depending on my budget.
My family's here, but I actually work in Greece, so I've got no choice really.
I think that's why they put it on. They know that people will still travel. You've got to travel, haven't you, really? So you pay the tax.
We don't think it's going to put people off travelling. From the research we've done, people are not prepared to sacrifice their holiday. They might be a little bit more selective of the destination they're going to. They might be forced to pay a little bit more if they need to be with their family this time of year, but we imagine people are still going to get away.